Stuart Granger, Lemah Park.
Yeah.
Stuart Granger, Lemah Park. Thank you very much. We're between Macedon and Cobaw Ranges, about an hour northeast of Melbourne. Is that right? An hour and 15. You stock Red Angus cattle and Ryeland sheep. You have a regenerative farming model, and we've talked about it a little bit off camera, which is working really well for you. No pesticides, no artificial fertilisers. You're a former CEO of George Weston Foods, Australasia's largest consumer food company, with 35 years experience.
Only one of, yes.
31?
No, it's one of. I'm not sure. It depends what metric you use, I suppose.
Right.
But yeah, it's a big
one of the
beast.
big ones.
Yeah.
One of the beasts. So and 35 years in the food and agribusiness industry across the supply food chain. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for inviting me to your beautiful farm.
It's lovely to have you here.
Your girls in the background, which
Cheers,
is our audience. Jeremy Clarkson always has a pretty girl picked out. We always have a pretty cow picked out. You were the CEO of one of Australasia's largest food companies. You had the corner office, the salary, the board meetings, and then you walked away to move livestock 3 times a day on a property in the Macedon Ranges. What do you know about the food system that most people don't, and that finally pushed you to do this?
Yeah, so I think it was very much a pull rather than a push. A bit of context, my mother's side of the family were farmers, my wife's family were farmers, used to spend every minute of my childhood on the farm. Although we didn't live on the farm ourselves, we spent a lot of time out in the country. So it was always part of my plan that at some point we would kind of end my career on a farm doing something, and possibly in a portfolio role. And the opportunity just came about probably a bit earlier than I thought, for a number of reasons. But I guess part of the reason as well, my father died age 52, pretty much in his office chair. And I was very determined that would not be me. I worked bloody hard. I've done some very difficult jobs, very stressful jobs that have nearly killed me. And I wanted the end of my career to be about things that really gave me purpose and we're really part of what I am. And, whilst I enjoyed my career in the food industry, I don't think that was why I was put on the planet, but this probably is.
This probably is.